go.
Party rock is in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time.
Yeah.
And we gon' make you lose your mind. Everybody just have a good time.
Clap.
Party rock is in the house tonight.
Oh.
I'm sexy and I know it.
I'm Mike Austin. I guess I'm Jeremy Danner. We're interviewing Bob Pieper on Desert Storm.
It's in the United States Army Reserves out of Rochester, Minnesota. Joined in 1983. They were surprised when I joined. It was kind of an unexpected thing. I called up a recruiter and talked to him. Next day, I went and took a physical and a test and signed up. Basic training was 8 weeks. Military police school was 8 weeks, and then, like I say, I joined in '83. So we had trained for 8 years, 7 years. It was tough. You're up at 4:30 every morning, get to bed about 9, 10 o'clock at night. Be the best physical shape that you're ever in. It's between push-ups, sit-ups, running, marching to the ranges. But it was a pretty neat experience. The only time that it really got bad is during the sandstorms because you couldn't see anything. And then when we crossed the border into Iraq, there was a severe thunderstorm for about the first 6 hours. So having all the lightning bolts, seeing those hit the ground when your vehicle's filled with ammunition was kind of uneasy. Not close to what we have it here for the average person. Sanitary sewer system is nothing like what we have. The people that we got to know in Saudi Arabia, really had no chance of improving their life. What they were born into is the way that their life is going to be. Not too many of them. The one that spoke really good English was an Iraqi prisoner that I was searching, and he asked me where I was from. I had to step back and ask him where he was from because he spoke such good English, and he was a 1985 graduate of the University of Minnesota. So I told him I was from South St. Paul, and he said, "Oh, that's just across Lafayette Bridge." Oil well fires. That was probably the worst ecological thing that I could ever imagine happening. Sat outside one of the oil fields, and I could count 100 oil wells that were in flames, and that was just in the northern oil field. There was a southern oil field that the Iraqis had set all the wells on fire also. Yeah, there's probably about a half dozen of them that I still keep in contact with. One prisoner that had plans on him that they were going to go into Saudi Arabia and take over Dhahran and Dammam, which are the two big Gulf cities where the ports are and a lot of oil gets shipped out. And if he would have grabbed if you could control those two cities, we'd probably be paying $7, $8 for a gallon of gas right now. These are some of the oil well fires. This is kind of how we slept. And that's an anti-aircraft gun from an Iraqi one. And that's a shell that we took out of a tank. It was the best, probably the best decision I made in my life.